Hey y'all, I'm Chancellor and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Perfect Chaos, where I'm waking up one soul at a time. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about being. You being in the present moment. And by doing this, it's going to bring synchronicity into your life. So, when I say being and being in the moment, if you are trying to attract money or something into your life, or that's what you think that you need, actually what you think that you want is more like what it is. What you have to do is, as I've said before, if you don't say you want to be rich, or don't say you need to be rich, be as if you are. So if you're living like you already have money, because if you say you want money or you need money, then you're telling yourself and the universe that you don't have it already. So you have to be thankful for having money or abundance of money. And by being in that state, then the universe will react. What you are inward projects everything outward. So if you believe inside that you already have all this money, or you're a millionaire, or whatever you feel like you want to be, then be it. Or if you feel like you want to be a singer, a famous singer, then live and be like you already are that singer. And then when you see that, when you feel it, that you are being that you already are a professional singer, you live the life like you already are. See what I'm saying? When you do this, whatever you are feeling inward, whatever you are being inward, projects outward. Your thoughts create your reality outside of here. Everything you are in here shows you out here. So, and that can go with anything, like jobs. For instance, I don't work a day in my life. I don't. But I go to a job where I do hair, or I'm doing these YouTube videos. Neither one is work, because I love them. It's my passion. It excites me. Therefore, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. I know you've heard that. And it's true. A long time ago, in this life, that I've had all kinds of jobs. Except I think my first job, besides working on the farm and stuff, yeah, I was raised on a farm. You're welcome. Was working at, I think, Subway, which I liked that. It was fun. I got to make cookies and stuff. I like to cook. I love to eat. So, and then I think we had like a couple of family businesses, and we've had a couple of bars. I used to dance. I've sang all over. Construction, retail. There's so many things. I could probably sit here for days. Worked at a shipyard, learned how to build boats from nothing. I've done all kinds of stuff. And I knew, it's my green tea. It's green tea and spearmint, I think. Something like that. But anyway, I just knew when I was doing all these things, especially doing a lot of laborish work, and I liked everything that I did. Because if you go into everything as an experience, something you're learning, because that's what you're here to do, is learn, then that's all it is. It's only work, and it's only hard, and it's only miserable if you choose for it to be miserable. If you don't like what you're doing right now, stop. No one's making you do it. And I'm like, oh, I got all these bills and I got all this and all this. So what? You're still just gonna be miserable, staying in a job that you hate, as opposed to looking for something else? Go back to school. There's nothing that says anywhere that you have to be a certain age to go to college or to go learn a trade or to do something else you're going to be more passionate about. Anytime you want to. People are like, well, tomorrow, or I think the famous one is Monday. I'm going to start over Monday. I'm going to start this diet. I'm going to start this Monday. Why? Every single moment is a new beginning. Remember the dimensions. Every moment is a new beginning. Do it right now. If you don't like what you're doing, find something else to do. I'm not saying just throw everything out and don't work and lose everything you have, or do it. You know how many times that I've reset my life completely, got rid of everything I've had? I've had big houses and all kinds of money. I've had no money at all. It's just, I've done all these and I did them to myself and I let everything go. Because it's just material things mean nothing. And now I live with my brother and my sister and my niece and nephew and love it. That's where I am. I love my family. It's where I want to be. I could be somewhere else if I wanted to be. I don't want to be. Be happy where you are. If you're not, move. Go somewhere else. You are the only one making yourself miserable. Nobody else can make you feel anything. Because at some level, you agree to it. Or you believe that you're unworthy. Or you're agreeing to it. Bottom line. It's a choice. Everything you have is a choice. You choose to let someone make you feel a certain way. You choose to live the way that you're living. You choose to go to this job. You choose every single thing in your life. Nobody else does. Like, well, this person made me do this, and this person made me feel like... You hear yourself? No. You choose to let somebody make you feel that way. Just like you choose to let somebody make you feel happy. You choose to let somebody make you feel mad. You choose to let somebody make you feel love. It's you that chooses everything. Your job, your house, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever it is, you chose it. You choose everything you eat. You choose everything you drink. You choose every single moment in your life. So be in the moment. So I tell people, anytime you do anything, do it as if you've never done it before. Don't bring any emotion into it. What I mean by that is, okay, for instance, let's just go play a scenario out. Okay, so boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, whatever you want it to be. You choose. So you had this big fight, and maybe you were together for a couple of years, or maybe it was a couple of months, but you put so much energy and so much emotion into it, and things ended badly, and you broke away. But you never got over it. Why did you never get over it? Because in that moment, you chose to carry that with you, to bring it with you, and hold on to it, which makes you bitter, or if it was only for a little while, it creates your mood. And if you carry it a little bit longer, then it starts to create your behavior. And then a little bit longer, it becomes your personality trait, it becomes who you are. And you may have forgotten at some level, but you stored that inside of your body. And that's how you react to every situation you're in, or to every person that you're with. Because you chose, in that moment, to carry that with you. Not all the great times you had, not all the good stuff. People want to carry everything bad with them, or everything that happened to them. It's like self-sabotage and self-torture, is what it is. There's no reason for it. Let it go. Emotions are feelings, something you feel. It's energy. Energy in motion equals emotion. Why are you taking the bad with it? Can you answer me that? Is there any reason why you're holding on to that? Same thing with people that think they had terrible childhoods. I can sit there and say that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you my life story. I'm not going to sit here and try to get sympathy for it. I'm not going to do it. Because I don't carry it with me. And you shouldn't either. Carry the good things. And if you are holding on to something from the past, whether it be from an embarrassment that you had in school with someone or something, or the entire class, or from a teacher, or from whatever it may be, why are you holding on to that? Why are you carrying that? Is there a reason? There could be. And to find if there is a reason, what you need to do is go meditate. Hopefully all y'all are meditating by now. But if you're not, this is what you do. Meditation, again, is just being still, stilling your body, stilling your mind, letting things come in, letting them pass, and just being still and being quiet. So if you want to go sit somewhere and be quiet, be still for a few minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. And after you get calm and you're not going through all these thoughts and putting energy to every thought that comes through your head, just let them come in and let them come out. Then sit there when you get relaxed and just breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. This whole time, just settle yourself down and still yourself. Now, what don't you do with this stored emotion, this thing that you're carrying with you for a reason? Everything is for a reason. Life, creation makes no mistake. There's no such thing as a coincidence. No such thing as an accident. Everything has purpose. Everything's for a reason that you placed here. You made it happen. Nobody else. You chose it. Before you even incarnated into this world, you chose situations, people that you're going to interact with, or the girlfriend, or the boyfriend, or the boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever it may be. You chose, you made a soul contractual agreement before you came here with that person to play out a scenario. Whether it be good, whether it be bad, again, it's a choice in how you look at it. But it's to teach you something. What did you learn? Now, with that said, in your meditative state, in your stillness, go back to that situation. Play it out in its entirety. Now, step out of it. Because right now, you have emotion stored into it. You have feeling in it and the situation. So you're only going to view it one way, the way that you chose to view it. So you step out of it. Now what you're going to do is play it again in your head. What do you see? What's going on? Who is it going on with? Now why? What do you see in that situation that is teaching you something? I'm waiting. So, look at it that way. You're like, well, I don't see anything that is teaching me. Because you haven't stepped out of it yet. You saw all of your attitude and all your feelings and all your emotion put into it already. Step out. As if you were someone watching, someone else in this classroom watching the situation. Again, don't put any emotion to it. View it as if you're studying it or you're writing on for somebody else. View it as someone else, not as yourself. And in doing that, so you may have been down and split your pants or something. Or maybe you peed yourself. I mean, who knows? It's not funny, it's just funny to say. Things happen, accidents happen, but it's for a reason. So now, with all that said, take all that and see what you learn from it. Or in some situations, you go through things like this, which you, again, did yourself. When you incarnate here, you choose your parents. You choose the region you're going to live in. And a region, I mean, like, whether it's going to be a poor family, or it's going to be a rich family, or whether it's going to be a Jewish family, or Buddhist, or whatever. Everything you choose to build you to who you are right now. So don't look at it as something bad that happened. Again, it's a choice. Look at it as something that made you who you are. It made you a better person. You could either take somebody that's been abused all their life by their parents, or another one, same situations. Okay, it's two friends. Okay, one was abused, poor. One was rich, had everything. This one's happy. This one's not, or vice versa. Or maybe they're both happy. How do you view it? This doesn't give you everything. This doesn't give you everything. I myself have a very wealthy side of the family, have a very poor side of the family. It doesn't matter. It's just, I mostly stayed with the poor side of my family, just because I thought they're more genuine. And it's not that my other side of the family, it's not, they're amazing. They're great, and I love all of them. But it was my purpose to be over here with this side. And the more I look back on it, it's just all those things taught me something and made me the person I am today. And I've been through a lot of things, seen a lot of things, done a lot of things, as why I can speak to you. And I can speak to a lot of people about anything. Because I've experienced it. I've always been that way. I've always had this thirst for knowledge. I've always wanted, I had to go live inside of it. Whether it was drugs, whether it was any kind of situation, I engulfed myself in it, lived it, so I could be it, and then I could know it, and then let it go, just like that. That's what you have to do. You're here to learn. You are here to learn. You're here to have fun. Again, have fun. Love. And not the platonic kind of, well, it's kind of platonic, I guess. Not the romantic kind of love. It's more of just love that you get from your friends or your family or your pet or anything. Love, not sexual love. That's not what you're here for. That's just fun stuff to do. So, but anyway, so be in this moment. Be whoever you want to be. Because at any moment, you could be anybody you want to be. Anyone. If you want to be an astronaut, be one. If you want to be a dancer, be one. If you want to be a chef, be one. Live like you are one right now. Don't act like you are. Be as if you already are living that. And when you do, the universe hears you, and it starts reacting to you. It starts becoming a part of who you are inside. And when you do that, just watch, and watch the synchronicities happen. Follow your passion. Follow your excitement to the furthest of your ability. And the universe, everything will fall into place for you. Every single thing will fall into place for you. That's how it works. That's what you're here to do. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're following your passion and following your excitement, that's exactly where you're supposed to be. That's the path you're supposed to be on. Therefore, everything will come to you without even knowing it. Show how synchronicity works. Okay. Oh God. So, what I'm about to show you came from Missouri, and it's one of my best friends that I work with. Her client, so it's not even mine, came in, and I spoke to her before, and I was talking to her about my channel, and she's like, I have something that I need to give you that I've been riding around with for a long time, and it's been in my trunk, and came from Missouri. So, this is truly amazing, but Like it has something like Big Pharma on there, and then the holistic side. Chakras. What really caught my eye was this one. Get closer so you can see it. It's Tree of Life from Kabbalah. So, all the stuff that I teach, all the stuff that I am, and I'm not going to talk about this much right now until I get to talk to him, hopefully interview him, which would be amazing. And because he just has, it's a lot. Like the Great Solar Flash, the Great Awakening, and has everything through all kinds of time periods through here. And this just came to me. It's what I teach. It's what I'm teaching you. It's what I'm trying to help the whole world wake up to. And there's so much of it already out there, and people are waking up. Yesterday, I got like a little wake up call. One of my clients, I've been doing her hair for probably 15 years. And I was talking to her about my channel and stuff like that, and she was just never heard about any of this. And which was kind of awakening for me, because this is where I live. This is what I live in. This is what I'm trying to teach other people. And this is all that I see. And it's all that I hear from people. And I had a group before her that day, the one that gave me this stuff that I showed you. And this book is just the same thing. It's just like, it shows you how to map everything out. But it's basically the same big posters that I have. But they came in, and one of them was her son that did this, and she didn't really understand what he was talking about, or he was trying to give her too much, or the way he was approaching it. Because I remember where he is where I was so many years ago, and it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to understand sometimes, and sometimes you make it feel like you're going crazy, because you were taught from a young age a belief system, and that's all you knew. And then the whole world gives you their belief system, which is all kind of the same. They're all kind of like basically the same. But beliefs are just beliefs. That's what they are. Put yourself in another country, and if you're only raised knowing about what I'm teaching right now, that's all you would know, and you would look at everything else like it was crazy. Same thing if you were Jewish. Look at other things. That's all they know. So don't judge anyone about where they are in their conscious state, because that's all they know. Be open to everything. Listen to everything. Learn from everything, and take it as a story, because that's what it is. There's so much history beyond what we have right now. You think these couple little main, I think there's like 7, 8 main religions maybe, and there's 40 other ones that have come off of it. But like I always say, there's no wrong religion. They're all facets to one whole truth, facets to a diamond of a whole. None of them are wrong. Whatever you need to do to get you there will get you there. There's no wrong way. And so I tell people, it's just, I've studied all of the religions and the main religions. And just like my client yesterday, she's like, what are you teaching? Scientology? It's like, no, ma'am, I'm not. This is no religion. So I tried to teach her. She's like, well, is it God? It's like, yeah, it's God. It's the source. It's the creator. It's whatever you want to call it. All these religions are talking about the same God. They all have the same story. They're all very similar. And like I said, don't believe everything I say. Go look it up for yourself. It's everywhere. Google it. It's all there. Pretty much at belief systems. Like my friend Pam the other day said, oh, well, you can tell when women are getting older because they wear a lot of jewelry. I said, no, I've never heard that. She said, well, yeah, that's what it is. That's what they said on this. I said, no, that's belief. That's what that is. You believe that. somebody else believes it, and that's what they tell you. It's not a fact at all. Like, people will tell me that, oh, I'm too old to wear this color hair. Where does it say that? Bring me the book. Bring me where it says that. It's not a fact. It's a belief. Because when I go to Europe, they have women in their 60s and 70s walk around with stilettos, makeup, and all kinds of stuff on. And the younger crowd, like myself and others, are just wearing like joggers and Adidas shoes. That's what they walk around. They don't care. So it's all beliefs. So you need to understand what facts are in your life and what belief systems are in your life. What permission slips do you give yourself to believe something? Even all definitions are just beliefs. There's no factual evidence of what's called, because 800,000 years ago, what you may have called a neutron, they may have called it an electron, or they may have called it something, a goobulon. You never know what it was. And I was watching the thing about the Sphinx, how they say that it's like 5,000 years old. But in the show that I was watching, they code in the Sphinx, it's over 800,000 years old. Before it had that face on it, it was a lion, because it's underneath the Leo constellation from the planet Lyria, where the people from Lyria were the star system, Lyria. The planet was destroyed a long time ago. And Lyrians, they were a lion race, and I think like a bird. Like they were humanoid with lion bodies and or lion face and human body, or bird head and human body. So it's humanoid and bird-like, humanoid and lion-like. But their planet was destroyed, so a lot of them came here. And then so that was 800,000 years ago. So that's what I was talking to my client, my friend, about, when she was asking me things, and I was like, because in Christianity, most of it, they believe the world only started and started happening 2,000 years ago, when Jesus came. And they only talk about when Jesus was born, and then he was an adult. What I talk about is when Jesus was a child, where Jesus went, how he went to the Great Pyramid and got initiated in the Great Pyramid. For what I read and reading now, the Emerald Tablets written by Thoth. This was written 38,000 years ago. So explain that one. And the same thing with the Vatican. It's just like it's a double-edged sword. You know, they don't believe in science, but they have a whole team of scientists. I'm Catholic, was raised Catholic, went to Catholic schools, was an altar boy, and I was getting kicked out of religion class. Never got in trouble for it. Well, I mean, I got sent out to the principal and stuff, but it never mattered. I was supposed to question everything. Never stopped questioning everything. Don't ever stop questioning everything. Question everything. Learn from it. Know it. In, out, around it. And take it as that. And move on. Don't take things so seriously. They're stories. The Bible is a story. Can't think right now. I was going to go to a bunch of them. But any of them that they're all stories. They all have truth. They all have some that are not truth. But just look at it like that's a book. It's a story. Everything comes from something. Everything has truth. Remember that. So, again, homework for today, tomorrow, for now on, is be in the moment. Be in the moment. Be anything you want to be, because you can. Do anything you want to do, because you can. Don't say you can't. Don't say I'll try. Don't say problems. Say challenges. Say I will. I am. Affirmations. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am whatever that you need. Say this to yourself in the mirror in the morning. And when you start doing that, you're programming your brain. That's what you need to do. Program your brain correctly. So I say be mindful of things you speak. Because when you're speaking that, you're programming yourself. saying that you are not able to do something, or you have a challenge in this area, whatever it is. Say it those ways. Don't say I can't or I have a problem. Don't say that. Do. Because you can do anything you want. You can be anybody you want because it already exists. You just have to meet up with it. Everything exists right now. But I tell people, there's no time, there's no past, there's no future, there's right now. Everything is existing right now. People are in the past. Jesus, Nostradamus, Apollonius, all these different people are living right now. And one reality they may have passed, but in other ones are still going. They're still living on their life right now, in this moment. So it's just different dimensions, different things you see. And a lot of science is coming up and agreeing. Even modern physics is starting to agree with quantum physics, metaphysics. Because, again, it's like the observer effect. I'm not going to get into all that again. But it's what it is. So, again, just be you. Be in the moment. And that you can be whatever you want it to be. You choose. That's it. I love you all. If you like this video, like it. If you want to see more videos like it, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notifications, the little notification bell. I think it's a subscribe button somewhere over there. But do that. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. I'm about to read chapter 2 of the Emerald Tablets. See you soon.